The Nicaraguan ambassador to China has hit back at Western media reports of Xizang, more commonly known as Tibet, in the English-speaking world. CGTN's Feng Yilei sits down with the Nicaraguan ambassador to get his insights on development and human rights in Xizang.
If you were to describe the region with 3 words, what would they be and why?
Oh my God. I think I would use first diverse. It's a multi-ethnic region, a region of such diverse culture, religious beliefs. I would also use harmonious, because you can see peace, you can see tranquility, you can see everybody working together to try to have a more prosperous future. And I would say development would be another important word that I would use.
Mm-hmm. And given that, as I said, you've met and spoke with local people and government officials, how do you view Chinese government's policies in Xizang, in particular in the area of human rights?
I think that, and we fully subscribe to President Xi Jinping's and the Chinese government's view on human rights. The most important human right is the right to life, the right to have a dignified subsistence, to have access to quality education, to security, to health, the opportunity to prosper in life, to see your children grow, to live in a very comfortable and safe environment. And you can see human rights are being effectively exercised here. To the contrary of all the smear campaigns and the lies, the misinformation that some Western governments that don't guarantee the same level of prosperity for their own people.
But there are also reports by some international media outlets that talk about, quote, the human rights issue in Tibet. And what's your take on that?
Well, I think Western media, as a part of the foreign policy structure of these Western imperialist governments, will always try to destabilize China, always try to promote separatism in China. But we have seen that China has moved quickly. The Chinese government is always working with the people at the heart, and they are creating great benefits for the people. We know that these type of smear campaigns, these lies that are promoted by some Western governments, only seek to impose sanctions on Chinese government officials and CPC members. It's truly saddening. It only shows that they are trying to attach themselves to a world that is based on hegemony, while China, to the contrary, is opening its arms to the world, helping to promote a more multipolar world where everybody can participate, where the foreign policy is the policy of good neighborhood, where you can see cooperation and solidarity, mutual respect, non-interference in the internal affairs of each country is at the heart of China's foreign policy and cooperation efforts. So I think we, the members, the countries that are of the developing world, must work together, must try to act in line with the wonderful efforts that China is promoting, and constantly and in every space, in every forum that is available to us, raise our voice against these lies, these smear campaigns that are promoted against China and other brotherly countries.